Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Pearl, the prequel to X, and this film is once again directed by Ti West and stars Mia Goth. So this film tells the story of Pearl, the old lady from the original film X, and is set in circa 1918 during the Spanish flu. Anyway, Pearl, she is a farmer's daughter who, on account of all the farmhands being sent away to the war and her father being rendered wheelchair bound and mute due to the Spanish flu, has to take care of both, much to her chagrin. And she does all of this caring under the tutelage of her very overbearing and iron grasp my way or the highway mother. And so Mia Goth, she does a great job of communicating how she wants to escape the farm. She wants to be a dancer, a great dancer, and she more specifically, and the film does a great job of communicating that well. And she's dealing with some issues. One, for lack of a better term, she's a psychopath. In the original film, it can feel like the murderous part comes out of nowhere, but oh boy, this film is like, nope, she's kind of been in the head since the very beginning when she literally kills a full-blown goose. And this happens in literally the first 2 minutes of the movie. This isn't a spoiler. She is, oh boy, yeah, and you can tell, she desperately wants to be loved. She desperately wants to escape the farm. And Mia Goth, and she also desperately wants to be loved. So, because her husband, Howard, from the first film, he is absent this movie on account of the fact that his character is being sent off to fight in World War I. And, she doesn't exactly deal with her sexual desires not being met in the most healthy manner, let's just say. And so most of this film mainly follows Pearl as she attempts to escape the farm, mainly through trying to acquire a spot in a dance troupe. And so, yeah, what follows is, a very terrifying adventure, because anytime Pearl is in a room with someone else, you will genuinely fear for that other person's life. You're like, oh no, she is that terrifying of a character. Yet the film balances out her psychopathic glee and rage with a lot of pathos. She is genuinely afraid of not being accepted by other people, of not being loved by other people. All healthy emotions. The problem is she deals with those healthy emotions in a not so healthy manner. Yeah, so, and by not so healthy manner, I mean murder. And yeah, once again, this film is chock full of blood, and bright red blood at that, much like all the other colors in the film. This film is the complete antithesis of X in terms of pure aesthetic. Whereas the original had all the color drained of it, this one, the colors are bright and vibrant. The reds, ranging from the red dress she wears for her dancing, to the red blood that spews out of people every time Pearl goes full-blown psychopathic murder spree on people. It's bright and colorful. It's evocative of golden era films in color from the 30s. It's just this is a very beautiful movie in which not so beautiful things happen, I think, is the best way to describe that aspect. Also, the screenplay is really good. It handles a lot of themes and issues, ranging from having to care for invalid family members to inter-family conflict. As Pearl, she loves her mother, but she doesn't want to end up like her, i.e. bitter and having surrendered her dreams. And while at times you feel like on Pearl's side, the mother is allowed to give her side. It's like, yo, we genuinely need your help and you're not exactly stepping up here. Of course, the mother is also kind of a jerk as well. At one point, as a consequence, for getting a candy, she's like, nope, no dinner for you. It's like, yeah, she's kind of a jerk. I will say there is one slight issue with the screenplay. Near the end of the film in the third act, the pacing falters a bit with about where I thought, oh, okay, all right, we're ending. It's like, oh, no, we got a little bit more. Are we ending now? But again, thankfully the characters are so compelling and Mia Goth's performance as Pearl is so magnetic that I didn't mind too much, thankfully. And so, also another thing, the visual. So this film takes advantage of Pearl's psychopathic nature and delusions to indulge in some trippy visuals ranging to kind of show her inner psyche, and they're both simultaneously hilarious and horrifying all at once. It's really good. So with all that in mind, thanks to colorful visuals and psychotic and magnetic performance by Mia Goth and a smart screenplay, I will be giving Pearl 4 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, did you like Pearl? Why or why not?